Hey guys, most of you probably know about Matt Dillahunty's recent victim apologetics campaign, where he's defended people like Rebecca Watson, Surly Amy, etc., saying that evidence doesn't matter when it comes to things like harassment. Just the mere fact a few professional victims claim they've been harassed, regardless of how asinine or unsubstantiated the claim, the community needs to adjust to accommodate. Evidence is secondary to the perception of these couple of women, and we need to do everything we can to make these spoiled brats feel better. When your child throws a temper tantrum in the store, what do? Well, Matt goes to the front desk, grabs the microphone, and proceeds to demand over the loudspeaker that everyone in the store needs to do just as his child requires. As far as I can tell, this has resulted in some, justifiably serious backlash towards him. If you're anything like me, you wondered where on earth this dogmatic religious horseshit came from. Someone told me in a comment on some YouTube video that he married a feminist. When I googled her name, it turns out that she has a feminist podcast dedicated to increasing the presence of women in the secular community. Bingo. I mean, I've said and done things with girlfriends that I didn't really want to do. I get it. It's called being interested and compromising. Some guys will go to a Justin Bieber concert because their girlfriend wants to go, and that's cool. Matt started a Justin Bieber fan club, bought his CDs, and gone on tour with him. I started wondering if his wife was wearing Matt's face as a mask, maybe. Earlier today, Matt Dillahunty 2.0 called into the Atheist Experience show to talk about Rebecca Watson and Elevator Gate. I started recording halfway through the conversation. Check it out.
It doesn't matter if this account is entirely fictional, because it is representative of a real issue that causes real problems. Now, how prevalent is this issue? I don't know.
If you're trying to determine what is true and what is not true, if you're trying to distinguish between fact and fantasy, faith is not the way to do it. You cannot do it by faith. Faith tells you nothing.
But denying that this sort of thing happens is just absurd, because we have countless reports of it actually happening. Now, by that countless reports, I mean, there's not a million police reports filed. I'm saying that event organizers and people in the community have heard these stories over and over again. Now, unless you want to think that we have a group of women who are tilting at windmills at every opportunity, you have to recognize that there's some sort of problem. And even if you do think that we have a bunch of women who are tilting at windmills, we still have a problem, because it's a matter of perception. And for whatever reason, these individuals don't feel comfortable, and that still needs to be addressed.
I will get back to you and you can talk, I swear. There's one thing you've got to understand. All I'm asking is for you to demonstrate the truth of what you're saying. Not simply assert that it's true, not claim that I don't understand because God hasn't given me a gift. Demonstrate the truth of what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure it's not an overreaction, even if it was just a simple request for coffee, to say, this made me uncomfortable, this was a little creepy, we shouldn't probably encourage this sort of behavior.
Are you kidding me?
How is that an overreaction?
Why would you want to believe things without justification?
You don't get to decide what somebody else finds offensive, but you are free to decide that they are overreacting in finding it offensive, and you might even be right, but that is irrelevant to how we deal with the fact that people are expressing concern over harassment.
You don't care whether or not it's true.
Yeah.
You want to believe because you want to believe what you want to believe.
But then I'm not a little baby who doesn't like being told how I need to treat other people with respect at conventions and gatherings.
You can't demonstrate anything you're talking about. You don't rely on reason. You're just going to believe things because you want to believe them. And we're out of time.
I gotta tell you, after I saw that today, I thought, geez, where did that Matt Dillahunty go? And I started searching around through YouTube to find some of his old videos, and I found something I thought was kind of apt to this whole situation and the whole atheism plus crap, and so I'll leave you with this.
The Catholic Church is not a necessary organization. It is a nonsensical organization, a bunch of fat, lazy do-nothings who have been living off the public dole for centuries. The fact that they can do good is a testament to the fact that there are good people who will do good. But the organization is corrupt. It is poisoned to its core, and it serves no essential good purpose, no true purpose. It's lie after lie, promoting harm to real people, and you can sit there and engage in histrionics and yelling at yourself on hold all you want, but the Catholic Church is not a force for good, and fuck you for saying so.